Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. It is time. It is time. Was anything happening in the Discord last night? Oh, many things happened. Yeah, many things did happen. It is time for Insanity to come up, though, and let's fucking beat down Erika. Which is hilarious to think about, but I think Erika's gonna make some stupid arguments. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm losing almost a fifth of my frames. Let's get into it. I mean, that's what you could say. You could also say I was confused as fuck by... You know what? I can show this. Hey, you want to see what the omake is? Or the secret for this one is? Carrie, here we go. You can see the secret. Come on, look at it with me. Come and descend into insanity. Looks like there's absolutely nothing here. At all. This rain is getting harder. I better return to the mansion. And that's it. It's over. What the fuck is that? I don't know. No ideas. Anyway, into the court. All the pieces on the game board were gathered. All the humans, furniture, witches, and the witches on an even higher level had gathered in one place. That place was like a solemn cathedral with an unbelievably high ceiling. White stonework. Golden ornaments. Though there were windows, there were no entrances nor exits. It was a strange, strange place. But for some reason, no one wondered where the strange place was. Because they were not given the right to think of this place as strange. Pieces! Are you all gathered? A present. A present, ma'am. Good work. What a spectacle. I wonder just how many people there are here. No matter how many we see, every being outside the 18 is an illusion. Making you nudge them is what my game's all about. The three witches were seated on special thrones, sat upon a very high balcony. In the center sat the game master, Lambda Delta. On either side of the semicircle balcony sat Bernkesto and Beatrice facing each other. Below them, Erika ran forward, lifting the corners of her skirt and bowed respectfully. Great Lady Landa Delta, I thank you for granting my request for an assembly. And Great Lady Bernkesto, my master. You expect great things from this assembly. That may only be for a short while. I must not make you forget about the poison that torments you. Yes, great things are what I expect. Because you are my double and my piece. Erika and Bernkesto exchanged ashy smiles that would make anyone want to avert their gazes. Hear me, witches and humans! I hereby announce the Assembly of Witches' Coven. The Court of Illusions is now in session. The ruler of the game spoke with words of power. Their words were spoken in sights of vast space. They rang out with the force of a bell in a bell tower. Your lives and roles through this game are over. The fifth game is hereby closed and the 24-hour answer session shall begin. I want to get start right away, but why don't we have everyone introduce themselves first? Since there's so many of us. Yeah, it's midnight. I just spoke really, really badly. Don't worry. Look, I fucking speak bad. Not good ing. Or lang. I am Landa Delta, the attorney of the new ruler of this game. Bernkesto, Witch of Miracles. My goal is to penetrate Beatrice's witch illusions. I am the endless witch Beatrice. My goal are to assert my own existence and to protect Natsuhi and Kinzo. Is this what's supposed to happen at the end of every game if Balor wasn't so incompetent? I have no idea. This might just be Lambda theatrics right now, honestly. Balor-sama, you come next in rank. I'm Ushiromiya Battler. I'm fighting Beatles. No, I'm fighting the witches. That's all. As I believe you know, you're learning this game part way through. It skipped ahead to midnight for no real reason other than to end the game. I mean, it seems like more or less fucking Bernie said, I'm done, I don't need any more time, let's get to the end result. Essentially foregoing any other clues she might be able to get on who the culprit is and saying, nah, I don't need any more time. Which is quite a claim, to be honest. That means at the time of the coven commence, you are not yet a participant. Do I need to explain further? I get it. I mean, I don't have the right to speak for the time being, right? Thank you for understanding. Even though Balor held a rank second only to the witches, he sat in the foremost pew with the other relatives, all by himself at one end. He met the gaze of Bidu, who was up on the balcony. You could have simply said you were my arch enemy. Is there something though that clock me to jump at all? Why not close the game at the time it was? I assume that, in theory, everything that happens on the board is what should happen. So, like, there's an entire rest of the game that we just don't see in this case because Lambda, like, Bernie's declared that she does not need it. So, we aren't going to see it. It's not like things can happen from here on, but effectively, we're not allowed any more sight into the game board because Bernie is so confident that she has the answer. Well, you are my own. You aren't necessarily my only enemy. Let's take this game back. It belongs to us. Yeah. Erika hit the skip button, seemingly. It seems like a decent way of describing this. I once said I was fighting Bito's witch illusions. Originally, Bito was my one and only enemy. But now, Erika and those witches who started tampering with Bito's tail are my enemies as well. Who should I fight and how? Maybe it's a good thing I won't have the right to speak for a while. I'll keep a cool head and calmly watch everything unfold. I am the detective and initiator of this coven, Furuno Erika. I was chosen to cover the 5th game and bring this tale to a pleasing conclusion. Erika greets the witches above her and the humans behind her once again. I'm looking forward to your performance too. Okay, remaining pieces, introduce yourselves in whatever order and make it quick. Humans, introduce yourselves, all of you. Urged by 45 to introduce them himself, Kenzo stood up. I am Ushiromiya Kinzo. As if the same we know, hiding somewhere in Rokijima. Ushiromiya Kraus. I've been captured and currently being confined somewhere. Ushiromiya Eva. I'm alive. I'm Rudolph. The rest of us are all Ushiromiya too, so let's just skip the family name. I'm Ushiro... Rosa. I was killed on the first Twilight. Jessica! Same here, dead on the first Twilight. George! Likewise, I died on the first Twilight. Maria! I died, but look! I am here talking! See? Dying isn't a big deal, right? And she's doing the demon laugh because she's imagining something. Great. Wonderful. I am Ushiromiya Natsuhi. I am alive. Hideyoshi here? That's still just a short while ago. Kire, I'm still alive. Dr. Nanjo, I'm also hanging in there. My name is Genji. I died on the first Twilight. I'm Shannon. I'm still alive. I'm Canon. I'm also alive. Yeah, no, surely everyone who's saying they were killed or was definitely killed. No doubt about it. Nope, no doubt, nope, not, yep, yep. I'm Goda. Pleased to meet you, everyone. I'm Kumasawa. Pleased to meet you.
On to the witches! Everyone, introduce yourselves!
Yeah, I think some people are alive for very, very clear reasons. Like, if you watched a lot of this, there's a lot of moments which make you go, I'm not sure someone's dead here. And also the wording is like, that's weird wording. Wow, if anyone looked at the corpses, they know they were dead. Okay, but what if they didn't look at corpses? Or if they didn't... Like, Oh, Hideyoshi was killed in such a way that the only possible culprit is Natsuhi, so Natsuhi's being set up then. Yeah, it's either Natsuhi actually killed Hideyoshi or Hideyoshi didn't die. Those are really the only two possibilities we have at the moment. Vegeta's group could also be seen. There was a second balcony, different from the one Beto's group was on, which shut it out like a raised audience seating. They sat there looking down as though they were at a theater.
My name is Virgilia. I am Beatrice's master in magic. I'm Gap. Make corpses disappear is my job. I am charged with making tea. Hey, it's the sisters! I greet you in the name of the Seven Sisters of Purgatory. I serve in the murder of Hideyoshi on the second twilight. The Seven Sisters of Purgatory, right here. Let us have Lady Erika's furniture introduce themselves. Gertrude. I am an assistant inquisitor. Cornelia. I am an assistant inquisitor. The two of them could also be seen on the second floor balcony. Remember when this game had goatmen? We haven't seen any goats for a while, huh? They sat apart from Virgilia's group. Then, Delanor, who was seated between the two, slowly stood up. She had a present ding about her as though she was overseeing everything from that place. Delanor Anox is my name. I am Lady Erika's primary assistant. Battler. I am expecting a lot of you. Please do not disappoint me. Let's just give both of let's just both give it all we've got. Most of the time, there will be no need for Delanor to step forward. However, then the one in which the side plays around with ugly word games, I'll need to have Delanor to pass judgment on them. Miracle in the study will not occur again.
And finally, let us introduce ourselves. God, Erika just has such a stacked deck. Yeah, no, compared to Battle on the other 4 episodes, Erika has so many more advantages. Like, innately, Erika is dealing with, like, fucking, is almost like a cheater. We are the Chester Sisters, Imperial Gods, have been tasked with the management proceedings of this coven. This ends the introductions of all pieces. A total of 38 people are present here. You know, I gotta admit, it's kind of funny to think about, but if Erika loses this, I'll consider it a win, but in reality, it is a loss. It means that there's gonna be another game, that the truth hasn't been, that we haven't managed to disprove witches. But Erika's just so hateable that you're just like, fuck it, I don't want her to win. The biggest advantage Erika has is that she knows the game rules and seems to even invoke them. Yep. The number of characters are 38 if only you took the 5th game to account. Wow, thanks for reminding me how many fucking people there are. God damn it. But if you had all the pieces appear in previous games too, it would probably rise even higher. This here's game, which has so often been like in chess, now had far more pieces than a chessboard.
Good! Then I guess we'll get started. Initiator, please begin. Oh, excuse me. You, the goat over there. Refill my drink.
And some popcorn for me.
Oh, that's right. It was you decided that popcorn was only proper coming to demonic theater after all.
Yes, I intend to enjoy this. Imagine if back in episode 1, Balor just punched into the storage shed, shouting detectives authority to investigate the scene. God, so much would probably have changed. If anyone's faking their death, letting Balor check things himself would have changed things so fucking much. It's actually kind of hilarious how much power the detective's authority gives to the truth side of things. Like, it's kind of insane. And can I get some latte and mustard miso? Erika, begin. I'm already starting to get bored.
Yes, my master. Leave it to me. Order! Silence!
No one was fucking talking, you bitch! At the sound of her voice, the Chester Schubert. At the sound of her voice, the Chester sisters' troops straighten up, lift their right knees, and stamp down hard on the floor with their heels. They came in a low, deep rumble of the ground, which is to erase all chatter in the cathedral. In turn, their eyes and expressions became more hollow and empty. The room fell back into silence, almost as though they were a collection of wax models. Amidst this heavy silence, there was the sound of the footsteps. As Erika walked in the center where she could catch everyone's attention. Oh shit, hello, goat man. When she sat in with her chin, a goat attendant appeared from behind a pillar and carried a single plain chair out into the front and center of the room. It must have been the defendant's chair.
I, Furudo Erika, will make an accusation. The murder of the 5th game is... Ushoromiya Natsuhi-san.
So who do we think the goats represent again? I was thinking just randos. Essentially, like people in on it. Either that or weaponry. Maybe. It's very hard to tell. A coat that wears a goat mask, if that's true, I'm gonna cry.
You are the culprit.
Erika pointed at Natsuhi and spoke. Natsuhi waxed all alone, twitched and regained his expression. It was an expression of panic.
Chester sisters, please take the adventure.
Did I say it was uncreative? I guess I was meant ridiculous and fucking insane, but yeah, it's not uncreative, it's just fucking insane. Which, you know, for Umineko, I guess is more reasonable than one would expect normally.
Please take the adventure to a chair.
Understood. Oh, what are you doing? Let go of me! 45 and 410 pinned Natsuhi's arms behind her back and led her to the chair in the center. Natsuhi resisted. The Chester sister was sprawling and strong, and she couldn't do anything. She turned to the relatives to help, but they just remained silently like wax models. And when we're at trial held by a coven of witches to decide who killed someone while the person who died is the chief witness for the prosecution. I mean, it is a bit insane. Just a tad.
I, Furuto Erika, now reconstruct why the crime was only possible with Ushiromi and Natsuhi.
Vito, of course you'll be defending her, right? Naturally. I am the Ushiromi family alchemist, Beatrice the Golden. Furuto Erika, I accept your challenge. I shall take these false accusations you're trying to place on my master and tear them apart. Beatrice! Fear not, Natsuhi. You are my master. And you are the true head with the one-winged eagle engraved into your heart. Do not fear a crime you have not committed. At those words, Natsuhi jerked back and gulped. Her panic finally disappeared, and she stood straight up. That's true. I am Ushiromi Natsui. I will confront any challenger who would dare blasphemize the name of the Ushiromiya. How can you make such an empty boast in a situation like this? You really are a only kid in every single fragment.
So, Burn! Make your claims!
I, Burn Castel, claim that human, Ushiromi Natsui is the culprit of this game.
And you two will Vito, okay?
I, Beatrice, claim that the culprit of this game is not human. I am the culprit. Burn Castel, who smiled daringly, and Beatrice, who smiled firmly, crossed gazes.
Do you hear this, witches, humans? Two claims have appeared for a single truth. Is it the culprit, the human Ushiromi Natsui? Or is the culprit the witch Beatrice? If the witch wins, the truth of the fifth game will disappear into darkness. Erika wins, the witch illusion will wipe from the game board. In other words, for Vito alone, this battle we're losing is not an option. Are you prepared?
And what am I supposed to be preparing myself for? This is what I've been craving all along. Erika would win, the witch illusion would be destroyed. That would mean the existence of the witch would be denied. Bia was fighting for her life. However, this wasn't the only time she'd been fighting for her life. There'd always been a life or death struggle, even when she fought with Balor. Because if Balor had won and broken through the witch illusion in any of the previous games, Bia would have been destroyed. That's sturdy. Erika's the only one with nothing to lose if she fails. I wouldn't be so certain of that. Lady Berncastel is not a compassionate person. I can't imagine she'd give any warm treatment to a piece that didn't perform as she hoped. It seems even that the ruses Berncastel who would place no blame at all on a piece who had suffered defeat. Erika was probably fighting for her life just the same. The two claims would clash and one would be weeded out. One would fall and would not leave this place alive. The only ones who truly had nothing to lose were those witches. Okay, no problems. Now, begin the game! In that case, I would like to go first. The murder of Hideyoshi-san is very simple. It should be impossible to suspect anyone other than Natsuhi-san. Except for the victim, Natsuhi-san, all of us were in the same room, correct? It really was simple. I'm just thinking about it now, but the two declared goals of the sides are prove Natsuhi was the culprit and prove that Beatrice was the culprit, essentially. It's entirely possible for neither side to be correct in this case, actually. If, for example, Beatrice can prove that Natsuhi didn't do it, but Erika can prove that Beatrice couldn't have done it either, in which case it becomes a stalemate. They both lose, right? Everyone except Natsuhi was in the parlor, because it was so simple, it was decisive. No matter how you look at it, the one who killed Hideyoshi was Natsuhi. Well, his stalemate would go to the witches, right? If there's no truth, the witch illusion wins. I guess, maybe, but admittedly, the way I'm describing it is that, like, the witch illusion, Erika, if Erika disproves that a witch, like, using the Nox's rules and a couple other red truths, if she can prove that, like, a witch couldn't have done it, no matter what, then she also, but, like, she can't, like, dismiss, for example, if Beatrice says no one, Hideyoshi wasn't dead, everyone was lying, and that can't be red truthed away, then, yeah, someone's completely fucked. The only reason I suggest the culprit matters in this case, Rush, instead of any others, is because Erika has explicitly said that she's trying to, get Natsuhi pinned as the culprit. No, it's the other way around. How do you look at it? No one except for Natsuhi could have killed Hideyoshi. There's no room for discussion or debate. I'm telling you, you're mistaken! You may be true that I don't have an alibi. However, I don't believe a lack of alibi proves that one is the culprit. I understand that she's the only one without an alibi. But wait. The scene of the murder was a locked room. It should have been possible for anyone, including Natsuhi, to have committed the crime in that room. Except for me, since I could have done it with magic.
I'll explain that locked room trick, the how done it, later. We're starting with the who done it for the time being. So, for the reason I just mentioned, it is impossible to select any character other except Natsuhi-san for the murder of Hideyoshi-san.
My lady. It may be dangerous to press any further than this. I agree. It's the fact that Natsuhi was hiding in the closet of Hideyoshi's room. If the user requests to check her location, will be cornered. Probably. Lady Lambda Delta is the ruler of this game. If it suits her fancy, she'll set Natsuhi as a cover regardless of the facts. The diving would have passed and the police would come and perform a scientific investigation. Perhaps a true cover would be identified, the false allegations against Natsuhi lifted. However, the police would never arrive at this closed-off Rokujima. In other words, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I actually muted myself in time for once, holy shit. Normally, I don't get that off. In other words, the real truth will never be revealed. Inside a cat box that will never be opened, false charges that everyone accepts have exactly the same values as the truth. You don't get why Erika didn't open the closet door and reveal Natsuhi. I'm not entirely, like, she could have done it. Like, I know Battler stopped her, but without being able, the only way she can get it out now that Natsuhi was definitely in the closet is with a red truth. She has no way of knowing if Natsuhi was in the closet or not. The best you could theoretically do is a red truth of, I guess, like, the closet door was open before Hideyoshi entered the room. Their aim is most likely to use the simple murder of Hideyoshi to give expression that Natsuhi-sama is the murderer. Yeah, but she suspects so much, why did she allow herself to be stopped? Good question. Right now, the only two people that weren't accounted for during the murder were Natsuhi and Kenzo. Yeah, technically Kenzo wasn't accounted for, as weird as that is, for obvious reasons. Before moving on to the first Twilight reconstruction, there's more uncertain elements. It's no good at all to proceed while under the Game Master's suspicion. We should take the initiative. Indeed. Lady Lambda Delta. As you're well aware, a fair number of murders were committed during the 5th game. And we are skipping a rather lengthy chunk of time from midnight to the early morning. Skipping to Hideyoshi's murder, and starting backwards and forwards in time will only lead to confusion. It is my belief that we should follow events chronologically and in order. The decision is yours, of course. Objection. Chronological order has no significance in the process of building a case against the culprit. Objection. Furuta, Erika is trying to manipulate perception in her favor by mixing up the chronological sequence.
I don't like when things get all muddled either. I accept Peter's claim. Erika, start with the first try instead of telling you the second.
I only saw Erika click her tongue. Now I understand. This is how the Tales of Rokujima are created. Having been guided by Virgilia and meeting Beatrice. Now I stand here at this peak from which I can see everything below me. I finally understand the truth of this world. This is that thing you talked to me about before. Yes, that is right. Truth is very fragile in this place. As long as each side makes his own claim, different truths can exist at the same time. Yes, this really is a trial. Both sides put forth their own truths. This here truly is the Bronze Tooth trial that Virgilia once used as an analogy.
Then I will follow Yolanda's elders' orders and start from the first crime of the first twilight. As you know, at midnight on October 4th, the first day, following a short break in the family conference, Natsuhi San left on her own, saying that she was going to bed early. Therefore, alibis can be lost from that time until next morning.
The cover didn't show me a Natsuhi. This is because Natsuhi is the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? I believe there are several people besides Natsuhi who have dubious alibis. Unless you include this from all of them, I cannot allow you to call Natsuhi the culprit. The cover cannot definitely said to be Natsuhi as long as there are other people without alibis. Okay. God, my eyes are gonna be fucking. Oh, what the? What? Natsuhi is the only one without an alibi between midnight and 1. This cannot be used as basis for claim that she's the culprit. However, that cannot be said for certain as long as the following possibilities exist. What the fuck am I? What the fuck? Okay. Is it not possible that Is it not possible for Ballard, Nanjo, Goda, Kumasawa in the guest house committing the crime? Is it not possible that Genji, Kraus, other people in the mansion may have committed the crime? Is it not possible that George and the others were actually just playing dead? What if the second floor was reachable without going past Erika in the lounge? What if the crime was committed before midnight? What if the crime was committed after 3? What if the crime was committed outside the interval with 24 outside midnight and 1? I was not expecting a fucking checklist, I'll be honest. What if someone in the mansion committed the crime between midnight and 3? You don't like how this is prepared ahead of time?
True. If anyone wants to claim that Natsuhi's suspicious, she first show that everyone besides Natsuhi had an alibi. Right, Bern?
Yeah, Beto had a fucking entire checklist prepared apparently. Like, it would take me some time to like come up with every single possibility, but there she goes. It's like, fuck it, I got all of it now. Let's go. Yes, of course. Erika will provide a complete explanation that covers everyone. The Cobra is used as we will prove everyone else has an alibi.
Of course, my master. And in case, I would like to explain things in order. Sure out Genji's murder for now and focus on the crime in the guest house. The glaciers suspect the servants who were in the guest house, yes. On that night, Goto-san and Kumasawa-san were in the guest house.
She turned to face the direction where those two people were seated, and just those two wax models came to life. When they weren't allowed to speak, they probably weren't even granted a so. In that case, it would have been much better if Natsuhi's so could suddenly have disappeared as well. Natsuhi was in the defense chair, kept her so the whole time, and was constantly hanging her head looking nervous. Goto hurried to his feet and answered Erika's question.
Yes, that's correct. On that evening, I was alone in the guest house, the servant room. Oh, look at my age. Say what I would have been having burdens right between the servants' quarters in the guest house. I went to bed right after on my own. Yes, better believe I did. Doesn't that mean that Goto and Kumasawa have lost their alibis? Kumasawa claims he was sleeping alone in the servant's quarters. Goto claims he was alone in the servant room. Either of them should have enough time to go into the guns room and commit murder. Nonsense! Why would you do something like that? That's right. How can we ever kill another person?
Governor definitely said Natsuhi, after all, it's not possible. Is it not possible that Kumasawa in the guest house committed the crime? Is it not possible that Goto in the Oh god, I gotta read these fast. Natsuhi said it all. Both Kumasawa, who's sleeping alone in the servant's quarters, and Goto, who is alone in the servant room, are in the exact same situation as Natsuhi in her own room. Both of them have lost their alibis.
Have no fear. I hear that neither of these two are murderers.
You know, I gotta be surprised Erika isn't bringing up a certain Nox's law. Like, is she gonna bring up the one where it can't be someone of lowly status? Like, if she doesn't bring that up, that's a bit odd, honestly. Also, did I just lose all my frames? No, I know I still have them. Good, good.
Firstly, Kumasawa-san, following dinner, she left the merchant with me and the others and went to the guest house, entered to the servants' quarters, and slept until morning.
That's Van Dyne? Oh, my mistake. Thank you, Rush. My mistake.
It's the same for Goda-san. Once he finished this job, he chatted with us in the lounge and went to sleep afterwards. Neither of them had the opportunity to commit murder. So we're finally here. I see it's time for me to stand up as well. Your turn is already over, Erika. Go summon that bodyguard you rely on so much.
Beto glanced where Delanor sat on the second floor balcony. However, Delanor just stared back with those usual expressionless eyes. Repetition requested. The only knock rule about who can't be the killer is number 5, which is not making a racist stereotype the killer. What? No, it's we get. I'm sure we can get. I'm sure we can get a racist stereotype in here if we try. We have absolute proof of Goda and Kumasawa's alibis. Decline repetition. Why give a hint to an enemy? There's no way we'd answer. Ha! Did you hear that, Lady Lambda Delta? They say they have no proof. Is it except for them claim that Goda and Kumasawa have alibis without proof? BB, really? That's a joke you went with? Really? Look, I'm not great with jokes, but like, fuck, okay, look. Look, it's fine.
Good point! What did you say, Bern? Erika? How can you tell me Goda and Kumasawa have alibis?
Stay out of this, Erika. My opponent is Delanor over there. A mere human like you is not fit to argue with a witch. And then there's Delanor. She doesn't give a damn.
No. There's no need for Delanor to step forward.
Well, you just realized can Beto not use the red truth?
In this game, she might not be.
Technically she did.
In fact, it is precisely this, a mere human defeating witch, that will start the end for the witch illusion. So go ahead. Use the red and blue as much as you like. I'm ready for you.
Response to Erika's challenge, Beto smiled boldly, yet gracefully and slowly stood up. And they glared at each other between the floor and the balcony. Goda and Kumasawa have no alibis! The two of them were in their guest house and could have reached the cousin's room to commit murder at any time. Natsuhi and Lily, that possibility cannot treat Natsuhi as the culprits. Beto's blue truth struck out rapidly. The current finally dropped and the battle had begun. A human like Erika can't use any red. How could she turn this around without calling Delanor? Though Erika cannot use it, her master Lady Berncostello can. We mustn't let our guards down.
Blue truth, valid. What you do, Bern? Will you or Donald step in aside instead? It is still not my turn. And it is not Lady Bernkesto's turn either. Yes, that's right. There's no need for us to show up for something like this. This is important precisely because a mere human like Furuto Erika will defeat you, Beto. Because you'll be defeated by a human. We'll know. We'll know that the fake witch who calls out Beatrice Golden is nothing more than a subhuman illusion. If you really can do that, it'll be seriously interesting. Okay, Erika, let's see what you've got. I will begin with Kumasawa-san. It's extremely simple. Kumasawa-san, stand. Yes. Kumasawa-san, from the time you went to bed last night to the time you were informed about the crime in the morning, did you ever leave the servant quarters? No! I was asleep in the morning, it really was! The truth is, after dinner last night, I had a chat with Eva-san, and she told me something very interesting. And I tested out myself.
What are you talking about? You don't mean...
That's right. It's that wood corner and seal Kinzo study. I know they can create a seal by putting something between the door and the frame.
Oh, so we're finally bringing this shit up again? Man, it's taking a fucking while. Holy shit. Are you kidding? Did she actually do that to the servant quarters where Kumasawa is sleeping?
Erika was in the guest house.
This is so cheating. Oh, fuck yeah, it is. She set up the tape before any murders occurred. It's absolutely cheating.
Erika was in the guest house, so there's no obstacle to her having been capable of that. After all, it was on Sunday night and the massive down daughter just been discovered. Many sorts of crimes might have occurred. Where there's a detective, there will be crime. I first thought that some kind of crime would take place. So I used this to seal away people whose alibis might otherwise be lost.
Erika's a terrible person who can't view it as out of character. Yeah, no, Erika, this is entirely out of character. You fucking like, oh wow, you know, it's a detective story. So that means that there's gotta be a murder. That means that you gotta be prepared for that. It's like, no, shut the fuck up. If you're doing bullshit that Sherlock Holmes would never do in any incarnation, you're fucking up something serious. Erika held a small folded piece of brown paper high in the air.
After I watched Kumasawa-san, he returned to the guest house for me, say goodnight, and enter the servants' quarters. I used this to seal the door. Then, in the morning, when the crime was discovered and caused a big uproar, I immediately went to check Kumasawa's quarters. I confirmed that the seal was still intact.
以上により私は熊沢さんのアリバイを証明できます。
Therefore, I can prove Kumasawa's alibi.
Erika would, Erika would have a true crime podcast if she takes it in the modern day. Fuck yeah, she would, the bitch. Kumasawa's an alibi, and I'm getting... Seriously, I'm getting blinded. Please stop flashing bright white images at night. This hurts my eyes. Huh, really thought there would be checkboxes here. Good. I want an alibi. Absolutely airtight. Look, I have one light in my room. It's on right now. My lamp is dead as shit. Kumasawa returned to the guest house with Erika and went to servants' quarters to sleep, and never left the room until morning. In other words, after Kumasawa returned to the guest house, she never went to the second floor until morning. I mean, okay, that eliminates her from killing, like, the siblings, except it's entirely possible that... Okay, look, I don't know about you, but I feel uncomfortable assuming, like, oh no, it was only one killer. It's like, really? Really? I'm okay assuming there's multiple killers. I actually kind of have to assume that there's a lot of people working together for most of this shit. Give me a second. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh god, this is what I get for having toxins in my body. Be back soon, be back soon. Okay, back. Sorry, Ark, you missed all the thing parts. Time parts. It's time to keep going. Flashbangs are gonna occur. We shall go blind. The proof Erika had shown was elevated by Burn Castle and became a red truth. This truth, which had become red, could no longer be overturned even by Beto. In other words, in that instant, Kurosawa's proof alibi had been absolutely guaranteed. Ho ho. Then what about Goda? Goda-san hold up in the server room right after reaching the guest house. I'm sorry, what? I suited him up the same way. Then Rosa-san returned at 1 a.m. I hadn't noticed her when I stepped out into the corridor. I let Goda-san, who was still in the server room, know this. The seal was attacked at the time, so from the time we arrived at the guest house until 1 a.m., Goda-san never left the servant room. And after Rusa is with me in the lounge until 3 a.m. And after 3 a.m., I was upstairs, saying to you that Goda-san didn't come up. Erika's seal proves that Goda was holed up in their servant room until 1 a.m. And Erika testified to his alibi from then until 3 a.m. because she was passing the time in the lounge with him. And after that point, he never set foot upstairs until the morning after. Erika did attest to that as well. How? Well, I guess the how doesn't matter anymore. She used the red truth. In other words, after Goda returned to the guest house, he never went up to the second floor until morning. Goda has an ally. Oh fuck, I just realized, I think Balor might be the best bet she has right now. Like, if you think about it for a second, Balor actually has no real alibi for the murders. Because so the thing is, the time of death was never determined with the murders. Like, when everyone died was never chosen or never decided. So the fact of the matter is, the only way you can say Balor didn't do the murders is by saying, oh no, he fucking, he went right to bed. But, like, there's no way for anyone to know that. He never left the room after all, so even if Erika had put a seal on the door, nothing would have been broken, you know? Red truth valid! Well done, Erika! The alibis to your seals to those doors have been acknowledged by Bernie and Erika to the status of red truth. Do some murders, take a nap, all in a day's works. Yeah, Balor could have killed them, then just slept. Yep. Right now, the thing, like, admittedly, we do have an advantage here. Or, well, there is a weird thing, honestly, about it, is, if you remember from episode 3, an argument that Evatris used to try and prove that she was real was the fact that she said, oh, wow, did you know, like, wow, I used magic to get fucking Kirei and Rudolph to leave the guest house. How do you explain that? After all, their reasoning never changed, but I used magic to make them go. So, like, I don't know, doesn't that kind of mean if Beatrice can claim if Balor is, like, the only one who could have done it, saying, yeah, I fucking made Balor do it. I used my magic to force him to do it. It's like, and make him forget. Like, is that not theoretically, like, possible? You'd have to have some reason to make the murders magic. I mean, Balor would never kill, so Balor, I get.
ありがとうございます。我が主。
It would still be taken as Balor doing the murders, so she would lose. I'll take your word for that since you're a witch.
Thank you very much, my master. I am the detective. A being greater than humans can invoke the red truth despite your humanity.
You claim to be greater than a human? You conceited, brat. Live another 1,000 years and then you can talk.
I didn't have you try anything funny, so I'll make this clear now. In fact, I should have done this in the beginning.
Greater than a mere human, a power gamer. Yes, and we do not appreciate a power gamer who fucking looks up a guide before they get to the part of the game where power gaming was necessary.
I apologize for being so roundabout. This is say the guest house at midnight. The goat had been found, an emergency family conference called, and Bella's had gone to the mansion with the relatives. I, the three cousins, Dr. Nanjo, Goda-san, and Kumasawa-san remained in the guest house. I've already explained Goda-san and Kumasawa-san's alibis. George-san, Jessica-san, and Maria-san were playing cards in the cousins' room. I actually joined in for a bit, and it clearly witnessed that they were alive at that time.
Man, she's okay. Fuck you, Erika. God, I'm going to assume this isn't a problem with the writing. This is actually the writer's actually aware of this shit, but like, fuck this kind of writing in a mystery. Oh, the detective knew some information that was hidden from the reader because, so that way when the detective reveals it, they look clever, but it actually just looks, it's just frustrating because then it's no longer fair fucking play. Except, I think this information was said, but I know she's gonna pull that shit out. Like, come on. Come on, you know she's gonna pull this shit out, right? At some point, she's gonna mention something she did that no one else knew about, and it's just like, fuck you. It has to be on purpose. Considering everything else about Erika feels like it's been done on purpose so far, I feel like anytime that happens, it is. Yeah, I think they're doing it on purpose, which is, you know, good. More reason to fucking cram Erika down a drain.
Who wants to do it first? My master, I request I repeat this.
Yes, I'll oblige you. At midnight in the guest house, George, Jessica, and Maria were alive. And they were in the second floor cousin's room. The room seals were at least foreshadowed with Genji's. Yeah, they were foreshadowed with that. of course, there is a slight problem right now with fucking, in a weird way, Genji's room is currently a true locked room, right? As far as we know, like, I think she's kind of fucked. Because if she put that Genji seal on before he died, and there's any way of proving that, then she accidentally fucked herself over immensely, because Genji's dead and the seal was on. So, like, if she put that seal on before Genji died, she fucked herself. Because then she created a locked room mystery. And since there's no need to hold off on it anymore, I'll learn that all the victims so far are dead. George, Jessica, Maria, Rosa, and Genji. These 5 really are dead. How could they have been playing dead with their necks sliced open like that? I still want dead defined. I really want what being dead is defined. Because the longer we go on to these games, the more I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean when you say someone's dead? If we can have 6 Beatrices, I don't think dead has a lot of a meaning right now. No murder occurred before midnight. We guarantee that George's group is dead. Yeah, yes, they're dead because it's midnight of the second day, yeah. Just thinking that maybe these characters died and became other pieces, like how Gap is Jessica. Like, I was thinking the same thing there, Zane. Like, maybe it's a case like that if we go with my original theory that when you die in the game, the identity of the piece is gone. So, if Jessica dies, Jessica the human will never be appearing again. Like, alive, you know? Like, that, like, I guess in that case. But, like, it's such a strange thing normally to ask, but again, the further we go along these games, the more I feel like I need to have defined to me what is being dead. Thank you for repeating, my master. I had to make these things clear, you see, as I might have started hearing about how they were already dead before I guaranteed everyone's alibis. Oh, I thought they weren't actually dead at all. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, Bito's side couldn't get away with the simple plan and claim that victims were only playing dead. Border convinced Goda and Kumasawa's alibis. It should have been possible to suppose that the crime occurred before those doors were sealed. However, the opponent predicted this move perfectly. That's really weird. Actually, that's incredibly weird. Right, okay. Yeah, no, okay. The only thing Bernie answered in red was that they are dead, the nature of the killing, and the time was left in white. Yep. Also, okay, so it's really weird to say, but Genji's murder is so important to this right now, because Genji's room is, again, it's a locked room. If his murder happened before midnight, then, like, or after midnight, then yeah, that's... When did she have the chance to put on a fucking lock, a seal? When did she have the chance?
Got it! That's the last time the victims are confirmed to be alive. I wish you said that in the beginning. Seems you ignore everything that happened before midnight.
Still even further, at midnight, Natsuhi, Kraus, and Genji were in a corridor on the second floor of the mansion. Maybe the detective authority lets you teleport. Screw it, there aren't any limits anymore. If teleportation comes into play, I think we can all agree, fucking no matter what the circumstances are, Bernie lost hard if she resorts to having Erika teleport. But yeah, when is Erika supposed to have put on Genji's seal? Like, that's a very important question, I think. Because at the minute, I have absolutely no idea, like... She must be lying in some way, shape, or form, right? Right? Like, there's no way everything she said she did happen, because... If she was in the guest house the entire time until 3 a.m. at least, she had to leave at some point after then, but before Genji's body was discovered to put on the lock. Like, it's... Like, that's the time where she would have to have been able to do something. All the remaining people were at the family conference in the dining hall. Of course, at that point in time, no murder had occurred. Genji was also alive. Genji was also alive. God, this shit. If we're getting the chance to check Genji's room before Goda and Cannon broke the seal, then it doesn't matter. Explain? Assume I'm dumbass. You know, like what you guys normally do.
That is something Erika observed. But we can't move the game forward without establishing it. Okay, I'll announce that red truth. Thank you very much for that red truth, my master.
So Erika had been in the guest house. It was only natural that she could explain the situation there. However, since she hadn't been in the mansion at the time, the situation over there would have been extremely difficult for her. We would normally have attacked there with the blue truth, saying that people in the dining hall all agree to do the same story. And that's the only way to have snuck out of the dining hall and commit murder in the guest house. However, because Burnett instantly settled that matter with the red truth, Bio completely lost her chance to strike back. Well, the seal only works as Erika got the chance to confirm it after the murders took place. If it was broken before she could check, then it's pointless. Also, wow, what a fucking cheat. Holy shit. Just going, fuck it, I know my detective couldn't possibly have known this, but I'll red truth it in for her benefit. What the fuck? Not even waiting for any blue truth to counter with the red, just going, fuck you. Wow. Damn you. Very troublesome. I think we were put at such a disadvantage. It's almost the exact opposite of Richie's fight with Balor. In fact, the situation might be even worse than it was back then. At a glance, the fight between the two of them resembled our previous fights. However, there were some vital differences. The first was whether or not Beetle was the game master. The Beetle who fought against me was a game master, so she knew all the truth. That's why she was able to use the red truth at will. However, the current Beto isn't the Game Master. Why am I still under the delusion that this game was fair? Oh, I'm not. I just fucking hate it. Look, I am going to hate on fucking Erika, Bernie, and Lambda for fucking playing this unfair. I feel like that is completely fair for me to say, fuck you, this is unfair. Like, fuck you. I ain't happy about this. Balor and pretending like Erika pretending like she's smart when Balor had to fucking try and figure shit out with a lot less information. Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna be saying fuck you. It's very dumb. She was just a single piece on game board. In other words, even Beto doesn't know the whole truth. Erika is playing this game on super easy baby mode, essentially. So you say that Beto is now in the same position as I once was. Also, though Erika may seem to be in the same position I once was, the situation for her is totally different. She's connected to a witch called Bernie Castell. Even though she's in the Game Master, she's capable of elevating Erika's statements to become Red Truth. Because Erika can use Red Truth even though she's neither a witch nor the Game Master. Beto is supposed to be a witch but there's no truth or red she can use. And yet the detective, Erika, can use the Red Truth. Please be upset about this, Balor. Eventually completely flipped over to the other side. You can already say that the current Beto is in a much worse position than I was when I fought her. After I got used to the game, Beto stopped responding to my repetition requests. At the beginning, she responded to almost all of them, giving me quite a few hints. That's why we were to fight on par. However, Bernie Castell is different. She only understands the rules of this game is played according to Beto without even a hint of restriction. All this made me realize Beto was going easy on me so that we could fight on par with each other. This has become quite an interesting fight. I see, so I must fight from the position Balor once stood. Beto. I once insulted you and called you incompetent. I can handle much, much worse than this. It's now impossible to suspect Goda and Kumasawa. Can't win by arguing that point any longer. Yeah, let's switch to a different approach. The next in line would probably be Nanjo. He was also in the guest house. Nanjo was in the lounge with Erika, if I'm not mistaken. The time period before and after that should be wide open. That's right, I'll strike there. Nanjo, you were relaxing in the lounge of the guest house Erika and Goda, correct? It's not possible that Nanjo in the guest house committed the crime. Yes. I was with Erika-san the whole time. And during what time was this? From 1 to 3 a.m.? Yes, that's right. Between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And Nanjo, Goda-san, and I were relaxing in the lounge. Revenue requested, my master. I'll respond. From 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., the trio of Erika, Nanjo, and Goda spent their time in the lounge on the first floor of the guest house. Though she had flat out refused Bito's repetition request, she bought into Erika's immediately. The red truth was starting to corner Bito. Bito grimaced as though in pain, but she was struck back with the blue truth. No, she really was in pain. As alibis were already established by everyone other than Natsuhi, the witch illusion was being denied. Bito perceived the denial of her existence as pain. Even so, he should have an ally for the time period before and after you were in the lounge. It was possible Nanjo to commit the crime too.
That's right! I get that Nanjo was in the lounge with Erika from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. How about before and after that? Well, Erika, go on, answer. Chip chop. Of course. First alibi for before 1 a.m. This is no problem at all. I played... No, stop. I played cards with the cousins in the rooms until midnight. And then went downstairs to the lounge where I met Dr. Nanjo.
That's right. I mean, I met Erika's son as she was coming down the stairs. So thoroughly, there's quite a connoisseur of the mystery genre. I realized that I found a kindred spirits.
When I went in the archive to solve the Epitaph's riddle, I noticed that there were several original copies of famous foreign mystery novels stored there. So I want to discuss them with the actual books in hand. We moved to the archive and were talking the whole time. Time seemed we moved to the lounge.
The archive in the guest house had enough books in that you might even call it a small library. And there were several famous foreign mystery novels that Kenji had once taken a liking to. Of course, they were all originals in English, but English was no problem for both Erika and Nanjo. Of course, Erika had once again borrowed the key to the archive from Goten in the servant room. She had that she rechecked the seal at that point and of course reset it. Okay, I was gonna say, so okay, good. Damn her. Okay, me and Battle are on the same wavelength there. Even though she keeps it sealed for anyone else to enter or leave, she alone enters and leaves whenever she wants.
I see. So, from midnight until 3 a.m., when you went to bed, you were with Nanjo the whole time. That means Nanjo's alibi is the most rock solid of them all. Yes, that is indeed the case. Perhaps you requested my master?
I cannot wait for fucking you to get denied a repetition request. I'll respond. After midnight, Erika was with Nanjo the whole time until 3 a.m. At midnight, the crime in the cousin's room.
Nanjo could not commit the crime because I sealed him up with duct tape. He did not break out until 6 a.m.
This is house not by for the period before the time you spent in the lounge.
After that, we walked to the archive and into the hallway at 1 a.m. When we did, we just happened to bump into Rosa-san as she returned. Then to go to san, what about that? I figured it's probably someone's responsibility welcoming a guest.
Goten asked if he should bring her a towel, but Rosa refused. She quickly headed to the second floor. At this point, Erika, Goten, and Nanjo gathered together and decided to have a drink. The alibis Their alibis in the lounge at 3 a.m. have already been proclaimed and read, so there was no problems there.
Let's continue on to after 3 a.m. This is Dr. Nanjo's alibi after we split up. At 3 a.m., Battlers and returned the people to the lounge went their separate ways. Dr. Nanjo, Battlers, and I went up to the second floor. I then said goodnight to Dr. Nanjo. This time, of course, I put a seal on the door to the doctor's room as well. And I went on changed until the crime was discovered. I felt my room the moment Battlor said and screamed. I confirmed that the door to Dr. Nanjo's room was still sealed. Therefore, Dr. Nanjo's alibi is perfect both before 1 a.m. and after 3 a.m.
Shit. I wonder when Balor's gonna be allowed to step in finally. Splendid, Erika. Both your seal and your red truth are perfect. Nanjo had the alibi being with Erika until 3 a.m. And he didn't leave his room after 3 a.m. until morning. Using the shield she had placed on the doors, cheating, Erika was granted red truths from Burnkesto one after another. When I gave Beto a representative request without a maneuvering and tactics. But it's really totally different for Erika. For it's like having a trump card which made red whenever she wants.
That concludes the proof of the alibis for all suspects in the guest house. No problems, I assume?
I do have a problem. And the problem is, you know, it's entirely possible, Zane, that I don't think Beatrice wants to accuse Battler. Beatrice racked her brain to find some point to latch onto. Erika's red and ruthlessly perfect. There's no point she can take issue with. Also gonna double check. There's nothing been said about their deaths after 3 a.m., right? Yeah, no truths about when the killings happened exactly, just when they couldn't have happened. You kept thinking hard, trying to find fault Erika on something. But her expression was so raw with desperation, and one could tell by looking.
I'm overruling you, Beto. I can't sense any problems at all. It's totally pop, cute, and perfect. The alibis for all humans in the guest house have now been proven.
Hold it, Erika. You're gonna leave me out of this? I'm pretty sure my Battler has a chance to commit the crime. After all, I was in the same room as the victims all night. There's no way I'll let you carry on this discussion while ignoring me. Oh? Oh, the Battler just, at that moment, an arrow twists like a ghost snake and hit me. Didn't pierce through me, but slapped me hard on the cheek. It fucking slapped you, okay. Slapped me hard on the cheek like a whip. Battler-sama, your right to speak have not yet been recognized. Be warned.
Ow! Damn it!
Yes, I understand, Battler. And my apologies. Forgive me. Erika? You haven't shown an alibi for Battler. You know what? I think it's really clear. Yeah, Beatrice doesn't want to accuse Battler. I think that's very clear here that, like, it just doesn't want to doing it.
Battler は犠牲者たちと枕を並べて眠った男。
Battler, oh fuck, stop yawning. Battler's the man who was sleeping alongside the victims. Should he be placed under the great suspicion of all?
なければならぬのではないのか。
ベアとの言う通りだわ。
Bea's right!
ダメじゃないよね、バトラーを飛ばしちゃ。
Can't go skipping Battler like that!
これは失礼しました。
My apologies.
すっかり
I completely forgotten about that useless god.
そなたは午前3時に帰って
After Battler returned at 3 a.m., you went upstairs with him.
そしてそなたも自室
I
に
believe you
戻って
also went to your
眠
room
ったは
and slept.
24時にいとこ部屋を訪れたかもしれぬが午前3時以降には訪れておらぬはず。
You may have gone to the cousin's room at midnight, but I don't think you went there after 3 a.m. Oh yeah, game where Balor's cover is game without love. It's no longer between them, but they're not on the same side, or he has his own conspiracy going. Not incorrect.
まさかその後
Will you now claim that you went to crawl into Balor's bed later on?
一晩中バトラの寝顔を見ていとこ部屋でのアリバイを確認していたとまで言うなら。
Of course you tell me you were looking at Balor's sleeping face all night long from his out in his cousin's room. I must be willing to accept your proof. Yeah, Erika's fucked, right? I mean, probably not. This is Erika. She's probably gonna post some bullshit, but...
ええ、一晩中寝息を聞いていましたが、何か？
Yes, I listened to him breathing in his sleep all night long. Got a problem with that?
なんだと
What?
私、
I figured Erika and you proved that Balor-san returned to his cousin's room at 3 a.m.
すぐにそのままベッド
They
に
went straight to bed afterwards and then went straight to sleep. Bullshit indeed. What? No, shut the fuck up. What?
起床され
I can prove that until he woke up, noticed the gruesome situation the room was in, and let us scream. Nothing happened in that room.
ことまでも証明できます。
What?
ですのでご安
I have no need to worry.
心。バトラさんは
Balor-san is the culprit.
殺人現場にそう
He says his charming first discovery under the mercy scene without realizing was one and slept until morning.
バカな
That's insane! Even though Steals you love so much, you shouldn't be positive to prove that!
不可能なはず。どうしてそれがそなたに証明できるというのか。
How can you prove that? That is insane! Yes, What the fuck is she? It's a load of crap! I entered that room alone! Erika must have gone in her own room as well! How can you say something like that as though she saw the whole thing?
見たとは言っていません。
She never said she saw it.
エリカさんに言われ
The room Erika was assigned to. Where was it located?
エリカ、教えてちょうだい。
Erika, tell me please!
どうしてあなたは
How can you prove so much about Balor?
証明できるの？
What
さすがよ。それでこそ探偵だわ。
I expect no less from the true detective.
私の部屋
My room was right next to the cousin's room.
薄い壁
There's only a single thin wall between them.
まさか
You don't mean
そなた
you put your ear against the wall?
いとこ部屋の様子
Check what is happening in the cousin's
を
room.
伺っていたというのか
Yeah,
私の
my ears are perfect.
バトラさん
Right after Bella-san entered the room, I put my ear against the wall and listened carefully to make sure nothing out of the ordinary occurred.
が起こらないか監視していました
For the whole fucking night?
あんたバトラが悲鳴を上げる朝まで
You said you could prove that nothing happened to Bella scream the next morning.
まさかあんた
You don't mean...
はい
Yes.
朝まで
I put my ear against the wall and listened up in a hot room until morning without sleeping away. What the fuck? Okay, there's the fucking COs, and then there's this bullshit. You fucking bitch. The COs were already a form of cheating. This is even fucking higher. You just fucking were like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this shit. Fuck you. That is such cheating nonsense. Fuck you. Oh my god. No sane person would, no normal person would ever do that unless they knew a murder had already happened. Erika's a psycho. I'm more pissed about the fact that she's a psychopath who's abusing meta powers. Meta knowledge shouldn't be used like this, you motherfucker. There's no way this is a human disproving a witch when they got so much fucking bullshit. Everyone was stunned into silence. Then Battler threw a brick at her head. The end. She put her ear against the wall, and for the entire time to morning, she listened to what was going on in Battler's room. So what would that have looked like? Till dawn, she had silenced her breathing in a pitch-black room, clinging to the wall shared with the cousin's room. Like some kind of creepy venomous spider clinging to the wall of the darkened room. Bern guessed how alone was grinning in triumph.
ゲームの進行上から当主の指輪を受け継いだバトラが
Due to the progression of the game, I realized Balor, the one who had received the head ring, would be a key player.
私はてっ
I was sure that Balor would be a victim in the first Twilight.
バトラの犠牲者だと思ってたわよ
Yes,
から
just as the master told me to do.
朝まで一睡もせずに
I put my ear against the wall without a wink of sleep, checking to make sure nothing unusual happened.
エリカの記憶力は写
Erika's
真
photographic memory,
そして聴力は録音機並
and her hearing abilities on par with the tape recorder.
みエリカの耳をごまかしてジョージたちを殺し首に傷を刻むな
It
ど
would have been possible for Balor to kill George and the others and slit their throats without Erika hearing it.
It is impossible for Erika to be likable. Oh, what? Sorry, that's not what it's saying there? No, I think it is. Also, I guess that confirms that no one died after fucking 3 p.m. When the fuck did you put the seal on
探偵犬
Goda's room?
が認められた能力
When the fuck couldn't you put the seal on? You literally, no, what? How the fuck did you do that shit? 3 a.m. Sorry, Darkbit misspoke, but also, how the fuck did you put the seal on Goda's place? Your story ain't adding up worth a damn.
It's the same power that detects authority.
認めざるを
I have no choice to acknowledge it.
赤で認定するわ
I'll confirm it in red.
後ろ見はバトラは
It showed me a Balor returned to the cousin's room at 3 a.m. and fell asleep.
そして事件
Have then to discover the crime. Actually, nothing out of the ordinary happened in that room.
つまりバト
In
ラ
other words, it was impossible for Balor to commit murder or damage the corpses.
も不可能だったということ
The red from the two of them forced me to show an expression of considerable anguish. It was only natural. The red truth that had spoken not only guaranteed Battler's alibi, but a number of other things as well. First off, I meant the murder was impossible for anyone after 3 a.m. And since the cousins were confirmed to be alive as late as midnight, this time period of the crime madly came between midnight and 3 o'clock. That also only provided a guaranteed alibi for everyone who was in the guest house before 3 a.m. That one hurts a lot. So hypothetically, let's say Natsuhi did, how should she actually get into that guest house? Not wrong. Like, currently the only thing that we can... Like, actually, that's a very good point. Huh. Are we in a current Red Truth situation where Natsuhi could not have committed the crime? At midnight, Natsuhi is in the second floor of the mansion. After midnight, Erika was in the guest house the whole time. So it should have been difficult for her to prove alibis for all the people in the mansion. It should have been almost impossible to prove alibis for everyone the others. Erika was in the book archive. Was she with Nanja at the time? There's a window if so. I guess in theory someone could have snuck past her. That is the best time we have Darkbit, I guess, is during the period of time where she's in the archival room. But wow, really impressive that it's in the archival room during a I don't fucking believe this shit. What? Ladder to windows? And she can prove those alibis. Anyway, we'll have to construct it so that the murders were possible before 3 a.m. We'll have to prove that was possible for one of the people in the mansion to do that. Pansion? People who were in the guest house all had alibis. The crime didn't occur before midnight. The crime couldn't have occurred after 3 o'clock. In other words, there's no way for the murders to happen unless someone from the mansion committed the crime between midnight and 3 o'clock. In order to protect Natsuhi, she had to establish that it was possible for someone other than Natsuhi to commit the crime. Ironically, the witch had to prove that a human could have committed the crime. Still, that's a tall order. Until 3 a.m., Erika was in the lounge. Now you have to pass through there to get upstairs. Okay, so how was Erika going to something you see was the mansion if she was in the guest house? I have no fucking idea. In other words, she's practically like a sentry for the upstairs floor of the guest house. Also, God, this is why I wanted fucking layout to this place at some point. I didn't realize you had to go through the lounge to get up to the upper floors. I did not realize that. Well, this makes it prove that I was a witch. If Erika does most of the work for everyone else, all anyone needs to do is disprove Natsuhi. Admittedly, yeah. Like, currently, it's like, if Natsuhi couldn't do it, then you're fucked. Someone actually made a map of Rokujima in Minecraft? Do I have to... Do I have to bust out fucking Minecraft to look at Rokujima? Do I have to bust out Minecraft to figure out this shit out? Oh god. This is an unimaginative suggestion, but was possible to reach the upper floor without Erika noticing. It's time to pull out Minecraft to solve a murder mystery. That'd be a fun stream. It was essential, sir! To solve the mystery, I had to fucking open up my Minecraft server! God, that's great shits. We would probably be sure that the crime was possible for anyone. It's probably possible for a human to climb up the second floor windows if they really wanted to. Of course, Vito has also thought of striking back that way. And Bernie Castell must have thought so as well. Battler, Nanjo, Goda, and Kumasawa realized that the crime was impossible for all those people in the guest house. However, what about the humans in the mansion?
As I already said, and that's why Natsuhi complained with the red truth. I was in charge of the first floor of the guest house. And I reached the second floor and was passed to the lounge. In other words, it was impossible to reach the second floor without being seen by me.
And what if it wasn't impossible? For example, what if someone placed a ladder against the outer wall of the guest house and snuck in through a second store window? That's why you reach the second floor without passing through the lounge. If this is the case, would be possible to reach the crime scene without you seeing it. Beto finally struck back. I wonder if Beto is actually going big brain here. I have to want, like, at this BB in episode 1 asked if he had to learn music theory to solve this crime. I'll be honest, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm kind of wondering, is Beto actually trying to corner, like, Erika with the red truth? If Erika creates a perfect way to prove that no human could have done it, like, currently, all her theory has done is prove no human could have killed them. Like, she hasn't done anything that proves that Natsuhi could have done it. Nothing in what she's... Like, sure, Natsuhi doesn't have an alibi, but Natsuhi couldn't have killed anyone. Right? For now, she had let Erika take total control and attack her with the red over and over. During that time, Beto's counterattacks with the blue truth had been few in number, even including this one. Of course, I knew you'd try saying something like that. I can't let my lookout in the lounge become meaningless. So first I must prove that my lookout was perfect. Firstly, because of how the guest house is constructed, it's not to reach the second floor without me seeing it from the lounge. In all places undercover, neither they're in physical or mental blind spots.
My master, I request you repeat.
ゲストハウスに
It is impossible for someone to reach the second floor of the guest house without anyone in the lounge noticing it.
もちろんこれは
Though, of course, it's only first reaching the second floor from inside the building.
グッドです。
Good, my master!
さて次はベアトリーチェ卿のご公設の外部
So next is Lady Beach's theory that there might be a good way to reach the second floor from the outside.
これには正
This
直
really does pose a problem.
登れそうな木もあり
After
ま
all,
す
there are
し
trees that could probably climb if someone could have used a ladder. Thankfully, I took an axe from underneath and cut all the trees up and destroyed the gutters and being able to fucking fix everything up. Now, and I smoothed over the brickwork to make everything smooth as butter.
雨どいをよじ登ってみ
You also can't be certain that crying up the rain gutter would be possible. But I can't let you do that.
ほう
Oh, you won't let me.
ではどう
And how's that?
まさか
Do you stay up all night circling the guest house?
周りをぐるぐる回って根津番をしたとでも言うのか。いや、それはできない。
No, you couldn't do that, could you?
そうなった
You were in the lounge.
ラウンジの窓から見える
From the lounge, you can only see a small part of the outer perimeter through the window.
そうです
That's true. I can read all methods of climbing up to the second floor from the outside.
完全に防ぐことはできませんしかし2階へ侵入することを防ぐことは
However, I was able to prevent all the entry to the second floor.
侵入を
Prevent entry?
すでに読めていることです。
I had already foreseen this move. Frightening and so persistent.
ゲストハウスはその構造上
Because how the guest house is constructed, the only method of entry from the second floor is the windows.
窓を使うほかありません正常どう
The locks? They don't matter at all.
ただ
I only proved that none of the windows or shutters were open even once.
一度も開かれなかったことを保証すればいいだけの話だったんです私は黄金の隠し場所に立ち会い
After I went to the location of the hidden goat, I returned to the guest house.
すぐラウンジを通過
And he began severing all methods of entry to the second floor, then past the lawns.
すべての方法を断絶する工作を開始しました
What the fuck? No! Oh, you cheating son of a gun! That doesn't even make sense! You're fucking... You can't be in 1,200 places at once! Shut the fuck up! You are a piece on the board most of the time! You can't fucking do something... You're fucking... Ah! This is worse than Unknown Weapon X!
同じことで
Yes, it's exactly the same.
これまで
No different from the rest.
あんた
You fuck off! That clothing you're wearing is a fucking gift from fucking Jessica's old wardrobe. How the fuck would it have gotten dirty? You would have been obvious. Don't tell me. Is that seal yours on all the windows of the guest house?
お得意の封印を
What?
した
What kind of bullshit is that?
あの天気の中その格好で
It's worse than I'm gonna fucking call it worse than miniature stomach bombs, because stomach bombs can exist. Thank you, 999. I know that. In that weather, a dress like that?
一応漂着時の水
Hey, well, I did have my swimsuit from when I drifted here.
イカれてやがるぜ。
That's not fucked. It's not good enough.
客人として迎えられ
She's insane. At a house where she was welcome with guests before anything happened at all, she went out in all that rain.
そんなこと
And she did something like that?
普通の人間なら絶対にありえない不審なこと
For a normal human, it would certainly be an impossibly dubious action.
ですが
However, she is the witch's piece.
彼女は魔女の玉ですから
the middle of all that rain, Erika sealed all the windows on the outside. She created an alibi showing that no one could have snuck into the guest house on the outside. How the fuck would you have done this? How the fuck would you have done this? How? Did you fucking climb up like a monkey? Did you just fucking scale the wall with like fucking... How did the tape not come off? It's raining like fuck out. What? She had a very busy night. What? This is absolutely ridiculous. Signed out the walls or something to all the windows of the first and second floor. No, to all things was cops to get permitted entry. After hearing she listened to cousin's room all night long without sleeping a wink, in this bar's neighbor didn't seem quite. No, it's. No, this is impossible. This is actually impossible. No, you can't. Like, if she took the fucking ladder, everyone would have known. Erika, I need to use the bathroom. Then she comes back an hour later soaking wet. Did that actually happen? I don't remember that happening. You can answer that because she didn't climb like this spiral wearing a swimsuit. And yes, this is one of the supers in the fighting game. I fucking hope you're gaslighting me. I hope you are gaslighting me, Rush. I am desperately hoping you are gaslighting me. Probably also looked like a venomous spider. Or a posted venomous spider crawling eerily over the outer walls, I guess, out in the middle of a storm.
あなたという人、魔の後ろ宮家を何だと心得ておられるのですか。
You. So what do you think of the House of the Ushumiya? So do you pay us for welcoming you as a guest? To Detective, the Ushumiya house is nothing more or less than the stage upon which the crime occurs. For the outbreak of crime, it's important to memorize the names of the characters, memorize the lay of the land. And prepare the upcoming crime and devoting my time towards collecting and creating all possible alibis. From my perspective, detectives who make no preparation for the outbreak of the crime pre-third rate.
No, you know what? You're coming around to Erika to see we're not your entity. Agreed. She is a fucking witch. I know she's not just a witch's beast, but a witch. Not a human. Fuck you. This is impossible for humanity.
After all, we know that someone would die whenever we spend the night.
No, they don't.
Furthermore, at the moment the crime was discovered, Erika confirmed that none of the seals had been broken.
Oh yes, she totally could fucking confirm that Genji's seal was not broken. My god. Amazing speed Erika has, you know. Within like 5 minutes, she fucking rushed through, checked every single seal in the fucking guest house, and then checked every single seal in the goddamn mansion. What the fuck? Sure, human side can take it out this time. With Bernie and Erika on it, it's no great loss. I do not disagree here. Fuck the human side in this case. The human side has decided to come to the chessboard with a goddamn Glock. I'm not respecting their fucking decisions.
Even without inspecting the corpses, she could be certain of everything thanks to the red truth. It is more important to check the seals and construct alibis. You are perfect, my master! All I did was prove every perfection by following your orders! Oh, well done, Erika. My double, my piece. What do you think, Lambda? I say this proves that Erika's lookout in the lounge contains absolute reliability as far as constructing alibis is concerned.
This feels fucking okay. This feels more than a little bit ridiculous. Is this what it feels like to be reading a third-rate detective novel? Is this what it feels like to be reading a third-rate detective novel right now? I think this is what it feels like to be reading a third-rate detective novel right now. AKA, the fucking bitch can do whatever the detective can do fucking anything they want. He wasn't gaslighting! What the fuck? He wasn't gaslighting! Why? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? That's so stupid! Fuck you, Erika! Yeah, I'll acknowledge that. Erika, your seal is bullshit but perfect. I'll acknowledge it in red. It was impossible to reach the second floor of the guest house without passing through the lounge. And impossible to reach without Erika, who was in the lounge, knowing all about it. Thank you very much, Lady Lambda Delta. To know what's coming next, Great Lady Beatrice. Here for the time the crime scene to the single hour between midnight and when they were confirmed to be alive. And 1 a.m. when our party in the lounge started. Okay, Genji died in that and all that. Crouch remains unaccounted for too. Yeah, no, currently I gotta admit, I actually, like, despite everything Erika has done to her advantage, I actually think she's not in as great a position as she thinks. Because currently, I honestly can't prove that a human did the fucking crime. Once again, sorry B, you don't think you would be able to make that up? Great, God, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. I already said it, but at midnight I went down to the lounge. Hit off that dungeon was grossed in my discussion with Mr. Journal at archive until 1 a.m. Oh yeah, Miss Perfect photographic memory and Miss Perfect, I can fucking hear everything. Oh wow, you know, wow, what incredibleness. You didn't notice the wet footprints on the ground or anything else of the sort? Or any of the other signs that someone would have come in and fucking done anything, huh? Man, it's almost like your photographic memory is only existing when when it's convenient for you. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking harass you about this. Fuck you. And apparently she's Spider-Man too. Yeah. It's a bit embarrassing. Like you're so engrossed with this discussion. I wouldn't have noticed it when I passed through the corridor during that period. Really? Pretty regretful mistake for a detective. Really? After doing all that maneuvering, Sam pursues a guaranteed perfect alibi. Shane came engrossed in the mystery novel and left an opening? Her relaxed smile was completely shameless, the total opposite of her words. This is entrapment. Yes, it is. It almost seems like it's the other way around. Doesn't make you think that this was an intentional trap. Sandfall winter, so only Natsuhi doesn't have an alibi for the hour following midnight. And Kraus. And Kraus. And Kinzo. Like, Erika hasn't managed to prove that Kinzo's not alive. You know that, right? Like, Kinzo could have done the killing.
Do it the other way around. This is the following corollary. How you once you get reach the cousin's house and commit the crime, are those who have no alibi between midnight and 1 a.m.
Actually, isn't Kinzo like the best person you can use essentially? At the minute, unless someone uses a red truth, Kinzo is the perfect one to use right now. Kinzo escapes from his study. He kills everyone. Oh wow, he kills everyone in the guest house and everyone else. Oh wow, look at that, Kinzo's fault. Unless you're gonna say that, yes, I put a seal on everyone's bodies and also on the doors to the mansion. And also, fuck, she totally is gonna say she put seals on the doors to the mansion, isn't she? Oh god, the entire fucking mansion was sealed up, wasn't it? Right, it's going in that Natsuhi was the only one who fit that description. Can Balor come in and discuss this soon? Please? Yeah. Unfortunately, Genji's probably out of the running. If Erika checked the seals first, then she must have beat Goten and Cannon and checked the seal in Genji's room. Yeah, but that does leave Genji's room as an actual sealed room, which is... It feels like Erika's just making stuff up as she goes along. Yeah, I won't lie, it feels like that too. Also, I'm thinking about it right now, and also thinking, in the previous game, it actually was a bit different, wasn't it? In episode 4's final confrontation, retroactive detective work, it almost feels like that, yeah, Victor. But what I was gonna say, in episode 4, it was kind of proven that, yeah, Balor only needed to win once, but Balor had to defeat every single witch argument. So it really doesn't matter, per se, if, wow, Natsuhi could have totally committed the crime for these four. If Natsuhi couldn't commit the crime against Genji, if no human could have committed the crime against Genji, then they're wrong. She loses. Right? Wouldn't that be how it goes? As long as she can prove that at least one of the killings was not possible by Natsuhi, or by any human, she wins. So, like, the thing is, if that's an actual locked room, she's fucked beyond absolute comparison. So, I have to almost assume it's not a locked room, otherwise it breaks a lot of things. It had a crime that occurred at a completely unknown point during that long night. But because of the alibis Erika had constructed, that time period being compressed and restricted to a single hour following midnight. What's more, there's addressing the previous games as well too. Lana pointed out that most of Balor's blue one was wrong and Beatrice let it slide. Not wrong at all, not wrong at all. The game master can decide to let the fucking blue truths go away. If, like, the person arguing can be like, yeah, I'm not gonna just talk about that. I'm not gonna counter that blue truth. Erika left the cousin's room at midnight. This is the last time we had confirmation that Jordan and others were alive. And after that party in the lounge started at 1 a.m., it was impossible to reach the cousin's room by any other method. Oh, this for a mere human. Like, the small bombs argument definitely doesn't work. I mean, if you think about it, the small bombs argument is simply countered by saying in red truth, no unknown technologies were involved, or no bombs were involved, or you would know the murder weapon. You would, if the word, like, I guess the biggest thing for, like, if you want to be a bit sly, you could say, you would always recognize what the murder weapon is. She's not a mere human, she's a miniature Terminator or some kind of advanced detective cyborg. I believe that over this fucking shit.
まずいですな。
This is quite bad. I've been sealed up into an hour. At this rate, there won't be any pieces left to suspect.
この調子ではあとわずかでしょう。
ベルンカステル教名
Damn you, Lady Bern Castell.
やるではないか
Not bad at all.
私
Unlike Balor, I'm not an idiot.
こんなゲーム
Out of this game to beat 5 times, I have more than enough cards in my hand.
十分だわそれでは改めまして
Then, let us continue.
残りの用事
Examine the alibis and ring suspects who... the people in the mansion.
何しろ
After all, we only have to worry about the single hour between midnight and 1 a.m.
1時間の話もはや難しい
That shouldn't be too difficult at all.
まず24時
First, midnight.
この時点で2階廊下に夏日クラウス
At this time, Natsuhi, Kraus, and Genji on the second floor corridor, and all the others were in the first floor dining hall.
これはすでに我が主によって赤き真実で
This has already been given red truth by the master. And my master.
そうよ
Yes, that's right.
24時の時点で
At midnight, Natsuhi, Kraus, and Genji were in the corridor on the second floor of the mansion.
残りは全員1階の食堂
The rest of them were in the dining hall at the first floor.
そしてご存知の通り謎のノックがあって片翼の申し
And as you know, there was a mysterious knock and a letter with the one... Oh shit.
そしてそれをめぐって
Discussions around that continued till 1 a.m.
議論が続いたわ私がそれを
I would say it with the red truth. This whole trial is BS. It makes you oddly angry. You know what? Yeah, it makes me feel the exact same way. It's... I'm a fucking stickler for fairness in a lot of situations, so I like seeing things be fair. I'm actually getting angry at how blatantly unfair this is. Like, it's pissing me off how Balor had to fucking work within certain rules. He couldn't do other things. He could never act... His piece could never act in a way that was out of character for himself. He could never fucking know about the murders ahead of time. He could never do that. None of them could. But fucking Erika comes in here and is like, yeah, I can prepare for all the murders. I can do whatever the fuck I want, essentially. It's like, it pisses me off because it's breaking the spirit of the game. Again, it's like you brought a fucking lock to a chess match. Congratulations, you won by killing your opponent. You didn't fucking beat them in the chess match, though.
食堂の全員は午前1
Of all the people in the dining hall, not one of them left the dining hall until 1 a.m. Beto wants Balor to win. Yeah. The time that the crime was possible had been limited to between midnight and 1 o'clock. And I guarantee that adults in the family counts did not leave the mansion between midnight and 1 o'clock. This gave them all proven alibis.
それをどうやって証明するのか
And how do you intend to prove that?
エリカはゲストハウ
Erika's
ス
in the guest house.
誰かが食堂の扉にお得意の封印でもして
Did someone prove it by using one of your favorite seals on the dining hall door? You have no convincing evidence or proof.
赤き真実はただ
The red truth is simple truth, and there's no need to provide evidence, proof, or room for a counter argument. You made that rule. That rule existed to stop stalemates. It didn't exist to fucking beat someone into the ground with the red truth in a way that let them have no arguments whatsoever. That isn't the fucking point of the Red Truth. The point of the Red Truth is to counter others' claims. It's to make sure that there's at least agreement so that stalemates don't happen. This is bullshit. You're just saying, fuck you. And you're not even the game master. That's the worst point here. It's not like Lambda's the one fucking countering this shit. It's you. You're both the detective and a partial game master. You realize how fucking frustrating that is to see? Zovering Red Truth had only given alibis to the adults in the dining hall. It also gave alibis to Shannon Cannon, who had come to serve tea. They even guaranteed they never left the dining hall. In other words, the only ones who didn't have any proven alibis were 3 people: Natsuhi, Kraus, and Genji. Yeah, Victor saying Beto even introduced the blue cheese to temper down the red a bit by ensuring it would only be needed to shoot down theories that deny the witch. This is why you don't play with witches on both sides. Very good point there, Darkbit. Incredibly good point. Man, I'm on fucking like... I've got to congratulate the writing here. I feel like I'm fucking Balor right now, in a good way. Like, I understand his frustrations at Lambda's game, at what they're doing, at the corruption they're doing of the game boards. Like, I gotta fucking like, I like this shit. This is very... If this is trying to make me feel like how Balor feels, this is a really good job, I gotta say. No, there were only 2 left. The alibis were proven Kraus and Genji. It would prove that no one but Natsuhi could have been the culprit.
Let's move on to Genji. He's a victim, but we can't rule out the possibility that he committed the crime in the cousin's room and then was killed himself.
Yeah, the game master's on the opponent's team, which is ridiculous. Yeah. Yep. Fucking bastards.
And furthermore, I thought he was on the 2nd floor corridor at midnight.
But then you still think Lambert's setting up a trap with all this? She knows how Bernie thinks and that she tried this nonsense. The writing's too good for this not to be true. I do like how it's the opposite of Trails here, where we just assume, where we're given because of how good the writing's been for most of this game, we're given a lot more benefit of that, which is fun. That's why the real clues are right to the people themselves instead of the setting. And when we get to Kraus, we know that Natsuhi's gonna do something stupid. Natsuhi, let your shit husband take the fall, please. Which means it was possible for Genji to commit the crime.
I'll say it in red. When Genji finished transferring the call, he immediately returned to the servants' quarters. That's just a cold hard truth without any evidence, proof, seals, or alibis. Got it?
What the fuck? That is perhaps the most useless red truth I've seen you say so far, Bernie. What? Oh, he went immediately back to the servants' quarters. Okay, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean he stayed inside or anything. That doesn't prove crap. Bernie, that's a fucking meaningless as shit. No, are we not gonna address how meaningless that red truth was?
Then at 1 a.m., there's another break in the family conference and Rosa returned to the guest house.
Rush, she hasn't mentioned the seal for that room yet. I'm curious when she's gonna mention the seal for the fucking servants' quarters. I'm very curious when she's gonna mention that seal, if at all. If she doesn't mention it, then I guess she realized she fucked up.
And at that time, aren't you thankful for your cooperation, Ushiromiya Eva-san? Please rise.
Erika-chan wasn't the only one, you know. I was also certain that something would happen that night.
女こそは私に封印を
She's the person who taught me how to make those seals.
そして私と共に
And she'll me check the alibis of those people under suspicion.
確かめるために協力してくださいました。
私は午前1時の小休止の時
During the break at 1 a.m., I went to Genji-san's quarters and used the same seal on Erika's as Erika-chan.
Okay.
つまりこれが破られていなかったなら
In other words, if this wasn't
午
broken,
前1時から
It would mean that no one could have entered or left the room between 1 a.m. the next morning.
できなかったことになる
so he was dead inside?
「続けてカノンさん、熊沢さん。ご起立を。
Now, Canon-san and Kumasawa-san, please rise.
Now how do you turn that to red? I don't fucking know. Wait, she came up with this plan with Eva and Eva's in on it. Wait, hold on, yeah, does that mean Eva could have fucking killed him? Like, during the break at 1 a.m., like, okay, theoretically, if she fucking, look, okay, if fucking Erika can do the shit she's doing, Tim Genji's dead at all, who checked his body? The only people who checked his body were fucking, I think, Goda and Cannon. As well, yeah, theoretically, in this time period, couldn't Eva do it? It's like, oh, but they took their break at 1 a.m., it's just like, fuck you? Look, if Erika can do all the shit she did in the speed she did, why can't Eva just fucking go and kill Genji within a minute? Is that so hard to believe? This is gonna go on for a lot longer, I think. Yeah, unless he red texted it. What happened? What stopped Eva from killing Genji? Yeah, she has to place the seal, but she could have killed before. Yeah. Really, right now, there isn't anything that fucking helps them. God, it's complex because, like, while they're building a red room right now, it's very strangely shaped, I gotta be honest. God. Hopefully we can get through the rest of that trial tomorrow. So yeah, not a locked room at all. Effectively, Victor, effectively. Thank you all for coming to today's mind-breaking stream. If there's I'm kindly suggest you subscribe and the notification bell so where I'm streaming. If you want to comment, leave a comment below. If you like anything I have here, leave a like. And please, share this video around and break people's minds, because I'm fucking mind-broken. What the fuck is happening? No. This is a weird and frustrating one. Yes, it is. I hate Spider Erika. I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna get quiet. I'm gonna say goodbye.